Hello, everybody. This is BScat100, and welcome back to some more BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. In the previous episode, we had started off on Taokaka's story, and it is one of the craziest that I have seen yet. Not in terms of plot or anything, but just the interactions between Taokaka and everybody. It's so weird. But in this episode, we are going to continue on with Taokaka's story. I don't know where this is going. So I have nothing to say on the matter. So, I mean, if you like what you see, leave a like down below. Comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. And share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Let's continue on.
Hey kid, you can't sleep here. You'll catch a cold.
I know that voice. Someone shook Taokaka. Of course, if being shaken was enough to wake Taokaka up, Noel would never have been able to drag her this far.
Seems like I don't have much choice. I didn't want to resort to this, kid, but I got some food here for you.
There was only one thing that could wake Taokaka up. Food.
Food? Food? Where is it?
Sorry to do this to you, but there's no food.
What the hell? That's one cruel lie, meow! I'm telling you, I've never been insulted this much in my entire life!
Said I was sorry. What more do you want?
It was only then that Taokaka took a look at the thing that had woken her up. It was a creature wearing a hood like hers, with a big sword strapped to its back. As she came closer, she realized it looked like a cat standing on its hind legs.
The cat person? It's the cat person! Cat person!
The creature Taokaka called the cat person was one of the 6 heroes, Jubei. He was usually out wandering the world, but from time to time he dropped by the Kaka village to check up on them. Of all the people held in high esteem by the Kaka clan, Jubei was the most respected. Although he rarely visited the village, he was one of its founding members and a great leader of the Kaka clan.
Long time no see, cat person! Tao, so happy to see you! Meow! What do you want me to do?
Happy to see you too, but I got no time for playing.
Huh? Let's play! Let's play! Let's play!
Come on, kid. Being selfish ain't right.
Jubei's scolding stopped Taokaka in her tracks. Her ears dropped and her tail went limp.
I'm sorry, meow. I shouldn't have acted that way.
Ah, hell. Don't get all bent out of shape. You're a good kid.
Jubei gave her a good scratch on the head. She purred.
How are things back in the village? Any news?
Well, it hasn't been easy, meow. Whenever this weird black squiggly thing appears, the people of Kaka disappear. Meow. It's a pain in the neck for everyone. Meow. Why don't you come back to the village, cat person? Everybody is waiting for you. Meow.
So I got some other stuff needs doing. Look, kid, you got the power to protect the village. You can't keep depending on an old man like me.
Tao protects the village, meow?
Yep, I reckon you're ready.
If you say so, cat person, I'll try my best. Meow.
Yeah, that's the spirit, kid. So, there's some sort of black squiggly critter giving the village trouble. Well, if I happen to run into it, I'll be sure to give it what for. But you ought to be heading back to the village, kid. They need your help. Heard rumors there's some dangerous people around these parts.
Tao's strong, so don't worry about me, cat person. But I'll return to the village now if you say so. Meow.
And I do say so. You say hello to the folks back home for me, all right? Next time you and I cross paths, maybe there'll be time for a little playing.
Promise? Meow? I'll see you around, cat person.
Whoa, whoa! Careful there, kid.
Tao isn't that dumb, you know, cat person.
Taokaka was hungry, and as sad as she was to say goodbye to the cat person, she needed to get back to the village for food. Her eyes fell on the gap between the massive metal plates that covered her village. Her ears perked up, and she grinned. Taokaka had just had an excellent idea. Danger, said the sign. Keep out, it added. Taokaka didn't care. She dashed towards the gap between the plates.
How smart, meow! If I jump off here, it'd take me directly to the village, meow!
You sure you want to jump off?
There's no problem at all, cat person. I'll talk to you later, meow!
Taokaka leapt over the fence and struck a pose as she fell. She wanted to make sure she looked good when she landed.
I'll be arriving at the village soon, meow!
She couldn't see it below her. It was tiny. It was like a toy village. Things were going well so far, just as Taokaka had expected. Now she just had to land.
Taokaka has returned to the village quickly.
As Taokaka slammed into the ground, it gave way beneath her. Slightly concerned, she watched the village disappear as she continued down to the very bottom of Kagutsuchi.
Quite a racket for such a small kid. Ah, well, don't rightly think there's much that can hurt her.
Yes, I wish to save.
Meow, meow, meow! Ouch! I thought my butt was gonna split 4 ways. Meow! Huh? Where am I now?
Something moved in the darkness behind Taokaka. She spun to face her instincts telling her something bad was about to happen.
Who's there?
The shadow shambling towards her stopped and took a few steps back. It was a weird, ugly creature covered in rags. Taokaka didn't know if it was called Arakun, but she did recognize it.
The black squiggly thing? The bad guy who attacks the village? You must be a wanted criminal, meow! I'll capture you and claim the bounty. Everybody in the village will be happy.
It's impossible. Please do laugh. I eat you.
It's impossible to recapture. Nah, I don't know.
Tao? Meow! Don't be ridiculous, meow! You're the enemy of Kaka. I'll eliminate you right here once and for all, meow!
Here I go!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
What? Come on, kill me. You wanna kill me? Kill me.
Finish!
I thought you were just a stupid squiggly thing, but you're pretty strong, meow. I'm sorry, everyone. Meow. Tao couldn't do it. Meow.
I want one. I devour the life mine.
Taokaka had done her best, but it was not enough to defeat Arakun. She was never heard from again. Well, bye, Taokaka. Bye. Alright, let's actually defeat it. Here we go!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1,
This is for the village now.
counter,
Like that?
counter, counter, counter.
Well, I know. I kind of know the move to use. I can still see you. You're not fooling anybody.
Dispersion finish.
Pathetic.
Tao won, meow! You know who's the man, meow! You stupid weird black squiggly thing. Meow? You don't even have energy left to talk back, huh? Meow!
Oh.
Ow.
Just as she was about to deliver the final blow, Taokaka stopped. Arkun shuddered, somehow pitiful.
Hey, Squiggly. Because Tao is such a sweet caca, I'll let you go for now. But if you don't want to get hurt again, you'd better stay away from caca. Meow. Oh.
Better go. He didn't need to be told twice. Arkun ran as far away from Taokaka as he could get. It looked like she was out of trouble for now.
I'm sure that squiggly thing won't bother us again. Meow. It's all thanks to Tao. Meow. Tao's great. Please, somebody praise me. Wait, there's no one around. Meow. By the way, where am I? How am I supposed to go home? Meow.
Just as Taokaka was about to start looking for an exit, a rope dropped down in front of her.
Hey, Tao! Can you hear me? Oh, my little one. I can hear you just fine. Meow. Grab that rope. We'll pull you up.
When Taokaka hadn't come home, the people of Kaka clan had gone looking for her. Taokaka grabbed the rope.
You can pull me now. Meow. All right. Here we go. Ready?
And that was how Taokaka escaped from the deepest, darkest part of Kakatsuchi and was reunited with the Kaka children. The news that Taokaka had driven off the black squiggly drew cheers from the assembled members of the Kaka clan. They were happy. Taokaka was happy.
The village is finally at peace. I'm speechless. Meow.
Uh-huh. We don't need to worry anymore.
Meow. Nothing to worry about. Meow. Let's all go home to the village.
When Taokaka and the children got back to the village, it was full of activity and excitement. Festival booths had been set up in the town square, and there was food everywhere.
Meow. Elder, what's going on here?
Oh, Tao, Lychee brought us a bunch of food today. We're about to dig in now.
Taokaka barely heard the elder. She was too busy stuffing meat buns in her mouth.
Ooh, Tao's starving. Meow. They all look so good.
Gee, you haven't changed a bit.
Hi, Lychee. Excuse me, booby lady. Taokaka had been too busy devouring meat buns to notice Lychee. Lychee was a doctor in Orient Town, but she had made friends with the Kaka clan and came to visit them frequently. She often held classes for the children in the village, and everyone loved her, Taokaka included.
Long time no see, Tao. How have you been?
Oh, booby lady, hang on a second while I handle this meat bun. Meow.
Taokaka finished off the last several meat buns left in her mouth and leapt on Lychee's breast, poking and prodding them to test her softness.
They are as bouncy as always. Meow. I'm impressed, booby lady.
Knock it off, Tao. Kitties, why don't you call everyone so we can have a meal together?
Yes, ma'am.
The feasting with Lychee lasted late into the night. Unbeknownst to anyone in the village, Jubei watched them from a short distance away.
Sure wouldn't mind seeing days like this a bit more often. Farewell, folks, until we meet again.
And he was gone in the night. Sometime before the morning, the party died down as most of the villagers fell asleep. Taokaka was taking a nap at her favorite spot. That's when the little kittens came.
Tao. The elder gave us an assignment.
Meow. I can't eat anymore.
The Kaka children ran up the small hill surrounded by scrap metal and broken machines. It was a special spot for the Kaka clan. Sun still shone there, making it warm and comfortable, perfect for a nap. The hill was covered in plants, all desperate for the taste of the precious sunlight. The smell of warm grass filled the air. Taokaka, warrior of the Kaka clan, was taking her nap in the sunlight.
She's asleep. Yeah, she's asleep. What should we do now? What should we do?
While they tried to decide what to do, the sun set and Taokaka kept right on sleeping.
It's a peaceful day.
Okay, happy ending. We're not done yet. We still have another choice. You're on sticky and gross, yeah.
Meow. I don't really want to touch this sticky thingy, though.
Think that's fix your moves written. Codes won't work.
Thanks to the Azure filter. Something in written codes won't work. I don't know.
Meow! What's this sticky thing all over me? I can't move around well. Meow!
I'm eats you now.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel,
Oh!
action!
Oh, fuck me! Oh, oh my god, my health. For this ending, you know, either winning or losing will work, but I kind of want to win under these circumstances. Wow, that was dickish game.
I can do it. Tao won, meow. You know who's the man, meow. You stupid black squiggly thing. Hey, because Tao is such a...
Uh-huh.
It's all... Wait, there's no one around. Oh, grabbed... You can... All right.
Uh-huh.
The village is... Meow. Meow.
There's a festival.
Gee, long.
Oh. They are... Yes.
It's just the same ending.
Sure wouldn't mind.
The elder... She's a... Yeah, what?
Okay. Alright. Just a harder fight, I guess. That's interesting. Alright.
Meow. I lost them.
Give me that steam bun flying over there instead.
Actually, I've been wondering about that. Meow. Fluffy, soft, and full of meat. It looks delicious. Meow.
Meat bun? You mean this? Ouch! Please don't pull my cheek, princess. It hurts. You'll tear it.
Oh, that's the one. Meow. Tao is super hungry. Meow.
Are you trying to eat me? You gotta be kidding. I'm no meat bun.
I'll just dive right in. It's pretty quick for a meat bun. I can't believe I let it get away. Meow.
Oh, poor Guy. Guy never has a good time.
Princess! Help! Meow! I won't let you get away this time. Meow!
I laughed so much my stomach's cramping. Guy, if you keep that up, I think you can lose a couple sizes.
Oh god, I feel so bad for Guy, but this is
It
hilarious.
did look like an excellent exercise. You have been putting on some weight lately, Guy. Perhaps a little more of that would do you good.
How can you two just sit there and do nothing? I was seriously about to be eaten back there.
Perhaps that wouldn't be such a terrible thing. The castle would be much more peaceful.
What?
But I don't know how I would cope without a servant to take care of the chores. I'm not made for coarse work, you know.
Wait for me, Buns!
This will take but a moment, Nago.
Huh? A moment? Wait! Why are you closing me, princess?
Rachel set Nago daintily and adjusted her posture importantly.
1, 2.
Uh-oh.
Phew, that was close. Thank you so much, Princess.
No, it was nothing. I'll simply see to it that you repay me 100. No, 1,000-fold. That should be sufficient.
You're kidding, right?
Ow, 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 ow! Gee's the bat, not me! No pun intended. That aside, Princess, where did you learn that kind of dangerous foreplay? I don't think that cat will bother us anymore.
I'm kind of worried for her, though.
You're more masochistic than I thought. The prey sympathizing with the predator.
Well, I doubt that she's injured at all from this.
That girl, did you know her, Princess?
Maybe. I'm kind of tired of walking around outside. Why don't we go back to the castle and have a cup of tea?
Interesting. Okay. Do I need to do a thing again? Oh my god, how many people are you meeting, Tao? You know what, I'll just do a new slot. Whatever. Taokaka shot from the sky like a meteor, buried herself headfirst into the ground, throwing up a huge cloud of dirt. After a few minutes struggling, she managed to pull her head out of the dirt, blinking at the light.
What the heck was that? Meow! What just happened to Tao? Meow!
She had already forgotten meeting Rachel and what she'd been falling in the first place, but she didn't care very much. She was just that kind of person.
Oh well, I wonder if there's anything fun to do around here. Meow, 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 what's that? Meow!
Mecha Tiger.
What a creepy looking dude! Too creepy, meow!
Tiger will eliminate you.
Right back at you, meow!
What the fuck? That's not the Tiger I know.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
You missed. You missed again.
You're inhuman! Oh, me!
Yes, he is.
Meow! Meow!
Finish!
Meow! I can't believe I lost to this weirdo. Meow!
This one is a sample. I'll retrieve you now.
And with that, Mecha Tiger scooped up Taokaka and disappeared with her back to Sector 7. Later, a rumor began to circulate about a hero called Super Mecha Kaka, who flew around punishing the wicked and restoring the peace to the world. But that's a story for another time. What? What? This is so weird.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel
Mecha
1.
Tiger.
Action! Counter. 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 Counter.
so weird. Fighting without the enemy actually saying anything. I'm just like, something's missing from this fight. Yeah, the vocals. Come here. Two can play at that. Ow. Two can play at that game.
Destotim finish.
That's right, meow. Tao won.
Taokaka had defeated Mecha Taker, but her battle had only just begun. Suddenly, dozens of new enemies swarmed out of nowhere, surrounding Taokaka. Oh god, there's more to this. Jesus Christ. Alright.
What? Meow. Tao, 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 Tao.
Taokaka was confused. All these new enemies looked like robot versions of her. But before she could decide what to do, all of them jumped at her once.
Meow. I'm sure we can all talk it out since we're all Tao. Meow. Tao, 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 Tao. Why do you keep saying Tao? You're not making any sense. Talk like Taokaka. Meow. Tao, 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 Tao.
God, this is annoying.
Tao. So, what the heck do you want from Tao? Meow.
One of the machines approached Taokaka tentatively. She began to hope that maybe the things were friendly when it gave her a good smack on the head.
Ouch! You want a piece of me? Meow! All right, bring it on! Whenever you're ready, meow!
Taokaka versus Taokaka?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
Which is literally just a recolor. Oh, then again, Taker was too.
Distortion finish.
You are pretty strong for a fake. Meow! Tao, 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 Tao.
Taokaka had defeated Mecha Kaka, but her battle had only just begun? Was that a glitch? I think that was a glitch. Either way, I think we're gonna end it off here. What in the fuck? What's going on here? Alright, well. Yeah, in the next episode of BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, we are going to continue on. We're going to finish up this path and then go back and do some more. So, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.